Rumors continue to escalate for the Obamas. Hopefully they can settle it like men. Michelle Obama has openly admitted that she and Barack sleep in separate bedrooms. Here's how it works. She sleeps downstairs and he likes men. Chinning. The weather. Let's do a monologue.
My goodness, you want to talk about the most overrated political hype of a generation? It would go to Michelle Obama. Anyway, that's just a side note that's been on my mind for a while.
I'm happy to make fun of her look. It's very strange. It was Benny Johnson who dubbed that one hairstyle the Stegosaurus.
I'm not getting into that.
She three bumps on the back, Stegosaurus. It's very strange.
Picture this. Michelle Obama struts into the spotlight like she's headlining a wellness retreat. Arms poised, smile radiant, radiating "I've got this" energy. The crowd loses it like she just invented kombucha. Barack's somewhere in the background, probably writing his 17th memoir, sipping artisanal coffee. But let's be real, Michelle's the star of this show. Meanwhile, Megyn Kelly and Greg Gutfeld are watching from the sidelines, ready to toss some truth bombs. They're like, hold up, is this a TED Talk or a lifestyle brand launch? Spoiler, it's both. And we're diving headfirst into the chaos of Michelle's empire of inspiration.
Michelle thinks American men suck.
Let me warn you, your rage does not exist in a vacuum. If we don't get this election right, your wife, your daughter, your mother, we as women will become collateral damage to your rage. To the women listening, we have every right to demand that the men in our lives do better by us. We have to use our voices to make these choices clear to the men that we love. Our lives are worth more than their anger and disappointment.
What's that pitter-patter sound I'm hearing in the background? It's the footsteps of Barack running to vote for Trump.
Michelle's not just a person, she's a vibe. Books, podcasts, Netflix specials, she's serving self-help realness with a side of center yourself chic. Her memoir, The Light We Carry, sounds like a yoga class mantra, and her speaking tours sold out faster than a Black Friday sale at Target. Greg Gutfeld quips, she's less a speaker, more a human inspirational poster. Megyn Kelly chimes in, every word she says comes with a hashtag and a candle scent. But here's the tea. Michelle's built a fortress of feel-good, and it's got more layers than her iconic sleeveless dresses. So, what's the secret sauce? Let's unpack it.
So, Kat, they know that they're having a hard time with men.
Right.
Doesn't seem like this is the right strategy.
No.
She basically says that they're hurting women by voting for Trump.
But I think they don't understand that where it comes from in the first place is that people are sick of being told how bad they are and talked down to. And
Republican women are too dumb to make up their own minds about President Trump. They did it because they're men. Told them to after that ridiculous. Remember that ad the Democrats ran with Julia Roberts voiceover, where the women
I remember.
like secretly,
it's our little secret. Yep,
yeah, this is what they think of. This is what they think of Republican women.
Michelle's all about wellness. Think green smoothies, gratitude journals, and morning affirmations. Her Netflix doc, it's her walking through arenas like a wellness prophet, preaching balance and broccoli. Greg Gutfeld can't resist. She's got a glam squad bigger than my apartment, and she's telling me to find my light? Pass the popcorn. This is better than a self-help reality show. Megyn Kelly digs deeper. It's not just advice, it's a lifestyle subscription. You're not buying a book, you're buying Michelle Ness. From her garden to table vibes to her Let's Move fitness campaign, Michelle's selling health, hope, and a hint of haute couture. But is it actually relatable? Keep watching.
Michelle Obama, listen to this.
And at this phase of my life, I'm in therapy right now because I'm transitioning. You know, I'm 60 years old. I've finished a really hard thing in my life with my family intact. I'm an empty nester. My girls are in, you know, they've been launched. And now for the first time, as I've said before, every choice that I'm making is completely mine. I now don't have the excuse of, well, my kids need this or my husband needs that or the country needs that. So how do I think about this next phase?
Once again, speaking a reference to her time as First Lady negatively, and I'm transitioning. I mean, an interesting choice of words. given how the internet refers to her.
Barack's in the mix, but let's be honest. He's Michelle's hype man. While she's out there slaying the inspiration game, he's chilling, maybe recording a podcast with Springsteen or perfecting his kite surfing. Greg Gutfeld jokes, Barack's like the guy who shows up to a potluck with napkins. Helpful, but not the main dish. Megyn Kelly adds, he's got charm, but Michelle's the one closing deals. Their dynamic? It's like a buddy comedy where Michelle's the lead and Barack's the laid-back co-star who makes a surprise cameo. Together, they're the ultimate power couple, but Michelle's the one holding the mic and the spotlight.
Is it, Michelle? It's not. I've been married for 17 and a half years and not one was bad. I think she and he married the wrong people.
I think you're 100% right. This is only her third episode. I can't think of anybody I would go to for advice less than Michelle Obama. She really doesn't know what she's talking about. First of all, she loves to tell us she hated Barack for a good decade.
Yes.
Okay, please teach me how to have a successful relationship with someone that you clearly respect and admire. Every time she's on the air, it's like, I'm dragging this ball of dead weight behind me. His name, Barack Obama.
They blame gender for her surrender. This week, Michelle Obama scolded female Trump supporters in front of an audience at a business conference in Boston, a city in Massachusetts. She said the former First Lady, quote, any woman who voted against Hillary Clinton voted against their own voice. What does it mean for us as women that we look at those two candidates and many of us said, that guy, he's better for me. His voice is more true to me. Well, to me, that just says you don't like your voice. You like the thing you're told to like. I don't get this. No one likes their own voice. Have you ever listened to your own voicemail? It is horrifying.
The media adores Michelle. Every outfit's a headline. Every quote's a viral tweet. She wears a yellow dress. Vogue writes a 2,000-word essay on sunshine symbolism. She rocks boots. They're empowerment footwear. Greg Gutfeld rolls his eyes. She could wear a paper bag, and they'd call it sustainable chic. Megyn Kelly's not buying it either. It's less reporting, more a curated fan letter with a byline. But Michelle leans into it, gliding through interviews with Ellen or Oprah like she's on a first-name basis with the universe. The question is, how does she keep the glow without breaking a sweat?
Bringing me down. I'm trying to elevate myself with like these things on my head.
It looks like Mickey Mouse.
It's so
like
weird.
The two ears up there, these two big balls on the left and the right of her head.
Like, what kind of midlife crisis is she in the throes of right now?
No,
she's constantly.
Did you see the other one where she had the three balls on the back of her head, and I think it was Benny Johnson was calling it her Stegosaurus cut. That's what it looks like the back of a Stegosaurus.
Michelle's mastered the art of seeming above the fray. She's not here for drama, she's here for conversations. Her podcast, it's her and her brother Craig dishing life lessons like they're at a family barbecue. Greg Gutfeld snarks, she's like that coworker who says, I hate gossip, then spills the tea at lunch. Megyn Kelly points out, she's offering wisdom from the comfort of a Martha's Vineyard mansion. Relatable for some, aspirational for most. Michelle's trick is vulnerability without messiness. She'll talk about hard days, but never spill the real dirt. It's polished, it's poised, and it's pure genius. Let's talk about Michelle's style. It's not just fashion, it's a cultural earthquake. From her J. Crew cardigans in the early days to those sparkly Balenciaga boots that broke the internet, every outfit's a headline. Greg Gutfeld can't resist. Her stylist deserves a Nobel Prize for making khakis look like they're ready for the Met Gala. Megyn Kelly adds, it's not just clothes, it's branding. She's selling empowerment by the thread count. Those glittery boots from her book tour, they weren't just footwear, they were a statement, a mood board screaming, I'm here and I'm fabulous. Her sleeveless dresses, they've got their own fan base with Pinterest boards dedicated to Michelle's arms. Even her casual looks, like a denim jacket and sneakers, feel curated to say, I'm relatable, but make it aspirational. Fans eat it up, flooding her Instagram with heart emojis and Yaz Queen comments. Critics, though, they call it a distraction, a way to dazzle while dodging deeper scrutiny. Greg quips, she could wear a potato sack and they'd call it rustic empowerment chic. I'm just waiting for her to launch a line of inspirational ponchos. Megyn's sharper. Every outfit's a calculated move. She's not just dressing, she's directing the narrative. Take her yellow dress at a speaking event. Vogue wrote a 3,000-word think piece about optimism in color theory. Her sparkly boots at a concert. Elle les a appelés une révolution dans le féminisme du chaussage. It's not just fashion, it's a lifestyle pitch. Michelle's wardrobe is a chess game, and she's playing 3 moves ahead. Whether she's rocking a power suit or a flowy maxi dress, she's telling a story of confidence, resilience, and just a hint of glamour. But here's the question, is her style a genuine expression or a curated brand strategy dressed as self-expression? Not everyone's sipping the Michelle smoothie. Greg Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly lead the skeptic squad, poking holes in her untouchable aura with laser precision snark. Greg's in rare form. She's like if a motivational speaker and a superhero had a kid, 0 flaws, all cape, and a side of kale. Megyn adds, she's selling a dream, but who's got the budget for it? That Nantucket vibe isn't exactly Walmart friendly. They're not alone. Even some fans are raising eyebrows asking, has Michelle ever spilled coffee on that perfect white blazer? Greg piles on. She's got this I'm just like you routine, but her version of struggle is choosing between oat milk and almond milk. Megyn cuts deeper. She's mastered influence without accountability. You can't question a saint, right? Critics point to her Netflix doc, equal parts sermon and glamour shoot. Michelle strolls through packed stadiums like a prophet with a glam squad. Fans call it inspiring. Skeptics, scripted. Then there's her podcast. Michelle and her brother Craig share cozy life lessons like they're at a family cookout. Greg shrugs. It's like therapy for people who already have therapists. Megyn calls it curated vulnerability. We get the tears, but never the mess. Even her wellness empire gets side-eyed. Smoothies, organic gardens, meditation. Sounds great if you have the time, money, and access. One viral X post nailed the mood. Michelle's telling me to eat kale while I'm eating instant ramen. Love her, but come on. Michelle's response? A calm smile, a we're all in this together soundbite, and maybe a surprise book drop. It's deflection with Oscar-worthy finesse. The critics keep swinging, but Michelle, she ducks, pivots, and glows. So what do you think? Is she too polished or just playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers? Drop your take in the comments. We're watching. So what's Michelle's endgame? Another book? A wellness empire that eats goop for breakfast? Maybe a streaming platform? Michelle Flicks offering 24/7 yoga, smoothie tutorials, and motivational monologues in candlelit rooms. Greg Gutfeld's ready. She's one avocado toast away from launching a mindfulness app that whispers affirmations while you sleep. Megyn Kelly takes it up a notch. She's crafting a legacy bigger than any job title. Part icon, part influencer, all impact. Michelle's already redefined public life. Her When We All Vote campaign turned civic duty into a Beyoncé-level event. Her school lunch crusade changed how America feeds its kids, 1 carrot stick at a time. But this isn't nostalgia, it's scaffolding. She's building something bigger. Is it a brand, a movement branded as a brand, maybe all of the above? Her book tours feel like stadium concerts. Her podcast sounds like self-help therapy with a Spotify contract. There's talk of cookbooks, fitness apps, maybe even her own tea line, organic of course. Greg cracks, she'll be selling Hope in a Bottle, $49.99 plus tax. Megyn counters, she's not selling products, she's selling you, on you. The real question, can she scale all this without losing the down-to-earth magic that made her a household name? Fans say yes, she's the people's queen. Critics say she's too perfect, too distant, too brand managed. But one thing's clear, Michelle's not just writing a legacy, she's producing, directing, and headlining it. What's next? A global summit, a Marvel cameo as Inspiration Woman. Whatever it is, she's got our full attention. Love her, critique her, or just meme her, Michelle Obama has us hooked. She's got the glow of a pop star, the drive of a tech CEO, and the soul of a community organizer who never lost her Southside roots. Greg Gutfeld nails it. She's like a Netflix algorithm in human form. You have to keep watching. Megyn Kelly nods. She's good, maybe too good, like she cracked the code on being universally adored. Michelle's power is in her balance, relatable but untouchable. She makes you feel like her speeches are personalized just for you, like you're sipping tea on her porch, even if she's really on a Martha's Vineyard balcony. Her closet, iconic. Her wellness tips, shockingly doable. That kale smoothie, you're almost tempted. Even her haters help her glow. Every Gutfeld zinger, every Kelly eyebrow raise. It all feeds the mythos. Meanwhile, she's launching voter drives, mentoring Gen Z leaders, and probably coaching Barack through his downward dog. And let's not skip the Instagram, a masterclass in branding, family pics, book drops, garden goals, just enough behind the scenes to keep us guessing. Fans flood her comments with fire emojis. Skeptics dissect her every move. But either way, she wins. And because Michelle doesn't just live in the spotlight, she commands it. So is she the ultimate role model or a meticulously crafted brand wrapped in positivity and power suits? Maybe both. But one thing's for sure, she's not going anywhere. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop your takes in the comments. Michelle's story is still unfolding, and you're not gonna wanna miss what's next.